Do you know, seen players sometimes struggle to settle in. You came in at Pirates and immediately just went straight into it, got to work, and did very, very well. What's been the secret to that? What would you put that down to? Like just a quick integration into the team?
Yeah, for me it is. I know for what I come from, yeah, why I come, and for me, just to stay focused and do my job here at Orlando Pirates. And I know everyone was saying players come here and they're struggling, but for me, it's just to do the right thing and listen to the coaches what they say, what I must do.
Deano, just looking at in Algiers, I mean, just describe the moment for us when you step into the field, the stage of football that I can say that you also came here for, and how would you describe just being there, coming on the pitch, the win, and everything the team has achieved?
Yeah, Champions League is a different competition on its own. It's just people do things quick. Players are physical, and the fans are always cheering them, even when they are behind. Fans are always, like I said, cheering them. And to be there, it's an honor and a privilege for me to stepping on the pitch and just to contribute to the team success.
Stellenbosch obviously wanted to keep you, like, because you were the captain and one of the most important players. But why was there a burning desire for you to come to Orlando Pirates?
Yeah, they wanted to keep me, but I tell them, let me follow my dream because I wanted something new in my career. I'm all the years there by Stellenbosch, like 8 years I was there at Stellenbosch. Just for me to make a switch and have a different environment. It's also gonna show the person I am, the character of my personality.
Do you, they always say that there's no place like home, and everybody wants to go home, but you have to get out of your comfort zone and come here. How difficult was it to leave the Cape and come to Johannesburg?
Yeah, obviously, I was firstly talking to my family and asked them, and also players around of Stellenbosch, what do you think is the best for me? And they said, go after your dreams. And I said to them, I'm gonna sit with my family and discuss it, the move to come to Orlando Pirates. And they said they will be happy for me if I go, because this is what I wanted, just to follow my dreams.
But was it difficult though?
Yeah, it was a difficult decision for me to come to side because they say, like I said, they say players don't survive here at Joburg in the environment because everything is fast here, the lifestyle, everything. So for me, just to behave on the field and off the field.
Do you know, we've seen that with some players when they move from one team going to the other and now having to face their former team, it becomes a baptism of fire, having to separate the emotions. So, I mean, given an opportunity, should you get an opportunity on Sunday, I mean, how do you separate the emotion and focus at the matter at hand now that you're here at Pirates?
Yeah, for me, just to focus on my game and the instructions of the coach. Whenever the coach or I'm starting or going, I'm just to do my job, that's all.
The winners that you were probably going to come up against, either Sanele or Devon, you know them actually quite well. Is it a battle that you're confident that you can get on top of?
Yeah, I know the guys for too long, so for me it is know their strengths and their weakness. For me, just to, like I said, stay focused and play my game in what the club wants from me, like Orlando Pirates.
Just looking forward to the game, and more also still is a question I was asking what just now was the importance of where the two teams are coming from. And I also watched Stellies, even though they lost, but I felt very good competing in Bamako. What are you anticipating, especially with just the immediate experience of these group stages for the two teams?
Yeah, like I said, Stellenbosch are a very, very good team. For us, it's just to start at zero from today till Sunday, just to stay focused and get the confidence to go in this Sunday's game against Stellenbosch and just to make the people happy for getting 3 points.
As someone who grows from that system at Stellies, do you look at what they've not only achieved, but you look at the number of players they've got now in the national team, competing on the continent? What can you say about that? Has it always been the ideal goal that they've been working towards?
Yeah, that is the dream, to play in the the top level football, like Champions League of CAF Confederations Cup. That was always the dream since the club started, and they were doing well. And for the players to represent the national team, they have a lot of quality players like Fawaz, Jaden Adams, Said Stevens. There are a lot of experienced guys. Even the youngsters, they're also stepping up. They're giving them a chance, and they take the chances.
What can you say about the progress of your game now here, especially under Coach Jose? I think it's been 3 months for you now here.
Yeah, for me it is, like I said before, just to listen what the coach give me the instructions, and just to, for where I come from, just to implement what they give me in the games and in training.
Thank you.
Thank you.